Hi guys, welcome to The Bite. My name is Jackie. Today's video is going to be on a chickpea salad or hummus, Salatat Hummus. Really, the word hummus translates to the chickpea itself in Arabic. I'm gonna make a salad using the chickpeas as the protein and really finely cut vegetables. I love this. It's a really good lunch, filled with protein, just filled with color and crunch and just deliciousness. It's super easy. The dressing is quite familiar, but also just quite delicious at the same time. So let's get into the ingredients and I'll show you what's included. All right, so I got my chickpeas. I got some sumac here. You've seen me use this. This is kind of like a sour-ish spice that comes from a berry. I have a red bell pepper, 2 Persian cucumbers, about 1/4 of a red onion, a lemon, a jalapeno, and here I have some parsley. You can use curly or flat leaf. I just happen to have curly, which is kind of rare for me. A little bit of cilantro and some mint leaves. So I picked the mint leaves and the jalapeno straight from my garden. So I'm excited that I get to use the stuff that's from my garden now that it's almost springtime and it's been raining and they've been growing beautifully. So let's get into it. I'm really gonna be spending the most of this video chopping the vegetables, so I'll kind of speed it through, but I do want to mention to chop them really fine, about the size of the chickpea itself. It just looks better and it's kind of more enjoyable in my opinion. Oh, and for the dressing, along with the lemon and the sumac, I have olive oil and salt. So I'm gonna start by adding the chickpeas to a bowl and I'm just gonna get to chopping my vegetables. Mix all of this together and you can see it just quickly come to life. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me talk about how important I think it is to get each of those colors in your diet because they each have their own nutrients. They will each do good for your body in a different way. So I'm just gonna add all my herbs to this and then we can go ahead and make our dressing. So you've seen me most of the time, I make the dressing right in the salad. That's just how I grew up doing it. That's how my parents always did it. And that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of olive oil. I like to use extra virgin for something like this because it's you get the full health benefits because you're not heating it up and it's not losing that nutrition that it's known for. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. You don't need too much because I am gonna add some sumac and lemon, and that kind of provides for that salty taste. So I'm gonna add the sumac to it, and I'm gonna just juice this lemon. Well, actually, there's not really seeds, but just in case, I'm just gonna squeeze it in here. I remember watching Giada De Laurentiis. I grew up watching her on Food Network. I've always looked up to her, and I've learned so much from her. And I used to watch the way she squeezed lemons, and I'm like, man, she is strong. But in reality, I probably look super strong right now squeezing this lemon, but this is actually kind of softer on the outside and it's really juicy on the inside. So maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe I should have let you think I'm just really strong. So I'm just gonna juice this. If you don't have a juicer, take a fork and just kind of squeeze it like this and kind of twist it around the fork to get as much of the juice as possible. And there's actually not a single pit in here. So I am just gonna add this. And man, oh man, oh man. It just makes me happy to see something like this on the table. This is refreshing. It makes a great lunch. It travels well. And like most things that are filled with substance and just really great crunch like this, it lasts even better the next day. When you put it in the fridge, if you're eating it the same day, I really recommend to put this in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes, just so the flavors can kind of get to know one another, and it just becomes magic, really. So I'm gonna give this a little taste. It looks beautiful. I really don't think it needs anything, but you know, just in case. Perfect. So I added a jalapeno. If you watch me cut the vegetables, I seeded it. You can leave the seeds in, you can omit the jalapeno altogether. I am gonna show you next week a nice creative way that I like to use this. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified when I post a video. Next week's is gonna be something that you may or may not have heard of, so you may wanna stay tuned for that. And follow me on Instagram, _thebite. All my social media, the instructions and directions will be on the blog. All of that good stuff will be in the description box. So make sure you're following. Next week, I will be announcing a giveaway as well, so stay tuned. And thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and give it a try. Thanks for watching The Bite, guys. See you next time.